Hello and welcome back to Frostpunk. I'm Rinse the 32, so we're currently in a big freeze. Things are getting cold, they're only going to get colder. Looks like we don't have too long in the cold spell, we're going to have a couple of days of, and then we're going to be getting warm. So we need to make sure we've got the coal increase, in which we still do. We've only got about a day's worth of it left, so we're going to have to be mindful of that. We've got plenty of wood, we need to get more steel, so we need to focus on steel and coal, I feel like, at the moment. So if you do enjoy this video, maybe consider giving the video a like, and if you enjoy it enough, maybe subscribe to the channel. But we've also got our scouts out and about. So where's it go? You're heading to the fishing village. You are heading to the freshwater spring. So hopefully we can get ourselves either additional people or resources. We've got research going on the way. So gather and post installation. Currently working on making things warmer is what I would say. We have got, you're a steelworks here. So let's put a few more people on this steelworks and try and just get our steel coming in a little bit quicker. So we've got about 2 days worth of coal, so we're doing okay actually. So what have we got going on at the moment? What happens if we turn you off? We're going to have to kind of manage this a little bit. Brian, no, I don't think we should do that. That seems a bit risque. So we don't need you on. We turn you on. You're doing a good job. What have we got over here? So these are just our resource depots. So we may have to turn the heating up on these, but I think we're going to wait until it really drops the temperature until we look at that. We need to keep the coal coming in. What's going on here? They're gathering resources in rain. So you don't gather from these either. Okay, right. Well then, let's dismantle you and free up some people. So I was curious how that was going to work. So maybe we need to get ourselves another coal mine built. It's definitely an option here. What's going on with... Building streets. No, I don't want to build. Oh, are you not connected to the street? Okay, that'll be why you've got that sign. Aha. Right, let's not zoom in that far. Be a little bit nicer on the scrolling out here. Still getting used to that scrolling out. Something just seems to jump out miles. No gatherable resources. Sawmill. Okay. Well, then we can get rid of this sawmill. You're no longer down, and we'll move people into the wall, I guess, and we can put 5 more people onto this coal mine here. So we should be getting a good amount of coal coming in now. You can see it going up quite nicely. So we're up to about 2 days worth of supplies. Food, I think, is going to become a problem shortly. So is there anything we can do for food which is going to help? We could add another hothouse. But I'm curious about, I'm considering maybe we get another little hunter's, nice little spot here. Yeah, let's get another little hunter's outpost, and that should help us. So we've got wood coming in, we've got steel coming in quite nicely now, so that's good. So we've now got warmer gathering posts, that's definitely going to help us. Do we want larger resource depot? Or large resource depot? Coal mining optimization might also be handy. I feel like that's going to steam. What does this mean? So steam sawmill, so that processes frozen trees faster, supplies up to 120 wood. Steam steel mix. Okay, so it just makes it a little bit faster. I think we're going to go for coal mining optimization, because I'm concerned maybe we'll get this done before we hit this super cold spell that's coming along here. What's going on here? Food for the hungry. So our faith keepers have found someone's illegal stash of food. It's quite big, so they plan to distribute it amongst people in need. But perhaps you'd like to use it another way. The keepers have the right idea. Yeah, let's let them do that. That's going to make people slightly happier. Hopefully, we need to try and get these Londoners down. The people who want to return to London. So up to 78. I mean, that's not a massive amount, but that's quite a lot. So hopefully we can reduce this number. A handful of people may join the London. So we need to definitely get the hope up higher to try and reduce that. Are there any buildings which increase hope? Not at the moment, no. Okay, health, food. We could look for care homes, medical posts. What have we got going on in the research or in our book of laws? Because I feel like we've got a fighting area. What's this do? May relieve tensions better than watching a few rounds overall. Oh, just look it out. Evening bouts will reduce discontent. Maybe. I think we're going to go for this, you know. We're going to get ourselves a fighting arena. See if this helps with everybody and cheers them up a little bit. So I wonder what this is going to be under people. Fighting arena. Also, it only has like a certain area of effect. Okay. So where are our houses? So our houses are all over here. I feel like we should get this like in the middle of the house here. So if we remove this house, goodbye. Hopefully that doesn't displace. It does displace a couple of people, so we're going to have to put another house in. But we can get a nice little bunkhouse in somewhere. There is going to be, there we are, you'll do there for the moment. And then in here, we should be able to put the fighting arena. I'm hoping that'll fit in there. Yeah, it will. And that's going to get a good percentage of people. And hopefully, this is what's going to help make people want to join us, is what I'm hoping here. That would be good. Coal is going up very fast, which is great. So we're up to 3 days worth of coal. We may want to consider additional storage here. That may be something that we need to consider as well. We are going into night time, so things are going to get slightly colder. Just keep an eye on how warm people are. It's they're not going to be here at night, so I'm not so worried about this. We've got 3 people without homes, so hopefully we can get this house built. There isn't a way to prioritise things, is there? No. Building is under construction, so it is happening, so that's okay. Once this one's been ripped down, that should be lovely. That's what we're hoping here. And we try and get this tendency down. So maybe this fighting arena will help. I am not sure. We will see. But we can keep an eye out for additional things that can help with that as well. Now everybody's heading back into town. Food is okay. We've got food coming in. So we do need to hopefully increase our food. I feel like we've kind of got there with our coal. We're down to 2 days. So night time, we're probably using it. What's going on here? Cold home. Captain, some of the people are concerned about the temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold. Okay. Let's heat some of the homes. Okay. Where is cold with the homes? What do we got here? You're not home. Oh, is it this area here, I reckon? I reckon it is going to be this little area here. You're a bunkhouse, 10 bunkhouse. Okay. Then what we can do here is we can build a steam hub though, which should get, if we put it here, we're going to get most of them. Okay, there we go. That is going to mean that we are going to use more resources, but I think we might, no, I don't want a workshop. Not what I want. No, wait, so I wonder if, something I also want to look at is if we build additional workshops, are we going to be able to, that is what I thought it was, isn't it? Fighting arena, awesome. So we get that built. Hopefully that is going to cheer people up a little bit. We've got the additional house, so they're all happy there as well. Let's try and get through the night. We're not dipping it. Fighting arena is built. Hope rises, brilliant. That's what we're trying to do here. We want to try and get discontent is pretty much gone. So still saying people are going to join them. That is definitely going to help. What can we do on here? Fighting arena will open at 7 PM. Okay, nice. That'll keep people a little bit happier. What else have we got that we can give people to make them feel a bit at it? I don't think we need medical posts yet. We're doing okay for that. Food, I guess, is always a good one. Resources, not so worried. Technology, we're doing okay on. Faith, I don't think we need another prayer house, do we? How are you getting? You're getting everyone over here. You're getting everyone in this area. Everyone warm over here? Yep, everyone is warm. Faith keepers. Let's put your heating on because you're just going to help with that. And a cookhouse, you need to be on for sure so that we can... You're going to be making your food, yep. Long hours do we? No. Let's not have that. I think we're doing okay. What's going on here? Another theft. Ask the faith keepers for help. We need to get these thefts under control and just get a bit more of a control of our city. There's a lot of it. Faith keepers failed. Okay, so what's going on now? Faith keeper murdered. Requires the public penance law. Okay. Let's banish him, I think. So we definitely need to pass some more laws. What's going on here? First death. Okay, open the book of laws, but we can't learn anything yet. Okay, that's fine. So what we're going to want... I want to get... Died. Okay, that's not good. London has gained more followers. Just as I felt like we were starting to make a bit of progress with them. That kind of happened, which is unfortunate. So we need to... I think we're going to have to get cemeteries. I think cemeteries will help that. Will help with this. If we get some cemeteries, what's going on here? Medical post. Let's get another one in there. So I'm guessing that's where the worker died from. We're about to hit the big freeze, but we've still got a promise broken. You promised... Okay. That wasn't good, but I mean, it is on. So we're going to need to overdrive you because we're going to really struggle here. Okay. So we're looking okay with the people. Need to keep an eye on our coal. As long as that's not going down, we should be okay. It's minus 60 degrees Celsius. So hopefully we can survive this time period. Let's just... Can we, if we turn this off? I mean, maybe we just do that at night. That does, it is lowering the discontent if we turn that on. Okay. So I've just got to be careful of this damage here, but I think we did improve that. So we'll need to keep an eye on this. I'm going to keep this up at the moment. Let's get the time moving forward. So we've got cold workplaces here. There's not much we can do about this. If we turn the heating on, maybe we can keep this. We just need to keep people warm at the moment, but I don't want to burn through. It's still saying we've got about 2 days worth of coal though, as is at the moment. So it's not too bad. Kind of, are we still increasing slightly? So let's see if we can get these workplaces a little bit warmer so we don't get too many people. We've got a lot of people cold. So you're still very cold. Let's turn this temperature overlay on. We are in Struggle Street here. So I think what we might have to do is the wall drill. Can we turn you off? Well, this wall drill, let's turn you off for the moment. Still works. We're going to turn you off as well. We're going to turn you off. This should help reduce the amount of freezing people. We can't turn people off at the coal mills. Losing a limb, we must do something. So what can we do? Prosthetics? Oh, I don't know now. Do we want to do prosthetics? Or do we want to do... I think we'll do prosthetics. We've got to wait 14 hours. Okay, we can't do anything yet. That's unfortunate. But what we can build here, this is what I'm thinking we do, is we could put in a... If we put a little heater in over here, is that going to warm these buildings up enough? Because coal is important right now. So we definitely need the coal. I didn't mean to zoom out. In out then. What's going on in multiple problems? What have we got in here? It's too cold. Yeah, I thought so. So we're probably going to have to chuck in... We need to get some heaters in here. So let's put you in there as well. And are you another coal one? Yeah, we definitely are going to be struggling now. These houses... You are a sawmill, so it'd be good to keep a sawmill up. Frostbite, I see. We are really struggling to maintain people here. We've got a couple of days to go, so hopefully we can get through it. And I think we are going to need one over here as well. Can't build another steam hut. Okay, we're out of steel. Okay. Coal mining has been optimized, so we might be okay with one. So what can we research which is going to help us with this? Lighter scout sled outpost depot. That might help us in the future, but not right now. Improved heaters, that is definitely one, and we need steel. Okay, got an issue here. We need to get these heaters built and kind of ride out this storm I'm feeling. Once we can get them up and going, hopefully we're not going to send too many people to the Londoners. Scouts have reached the fishing village. Let's see what's going on over here. So we get a steam core. That is excellent. So we'll explore that. So the fishing village is used to supply the Tesla city with food. Searching it, we found a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. Tesla is a madman. He cast out all the amputees of the sick. Jerry's parents and old Beth are among them. There will be blood, that's for sure. And soon. The village was left in order. Okay. Could send a team here to start fishing. Okay, so let's leave. I'm tempted to rip it apart, but I think we leave it intact because we're going to be able to build an outpost there. So what have we got here? Our city. Oh, so you're here. Okay, so let's move you on to the next one. The steam core isn't so important yet. And that should be good there. So you've just got 2 steam cores. We can do without that for the moment. What we kind of need is everybody to we need to get through this cold snap. Which hopefully we're going to be able to do, and we don't lose too many people in this time. I don't want to turn off our gathering posts over here. We are sort of increasing on everything. You are getting pretty high, so let's just rest you a little bit. And see how we do that. Like, that is going to turn the freezing up. 1 amputees. Okay. We're going. And nighttime, maybe sort of like now is a good time to do it. And then daytime we'll turn it off. Just got to try and manage this a little bit so that we don't lose everyone. That's going to be a concern here. Hopefully these heaters are going to make people slightly happier. And let's just turn this on. So you're on. So you guys all on as well. Let's try and just get this warmth over it. Coal thumper. We could turn the coal thumper off, possibly. You're all, heating is all up, and you're up and going. Awesome. So we might, yeah, brilliant. So we've got these running now. So that's going to keep people warmer, which is going to be a massive benefit. So it's mainly workplaces that I'm looking at to keep warm here. What are you? You're a bunkhouse. Okay, well, I can't build you because I haven't got any steel. So let's see what the other workers are up to. So several people are kept from freezing by a hot spring deep underground. Patch of hardy linens cling to the bare rock on the edges. It looks like a good place for a hideout. Explore. So degenerated but alive. Near the freshwater springs, we met some refugees from Winterhome. They are a sorry sight and seem to be completely unmoved by the fate of their city. That's what kept them from starving. They look away, then mumble something about eating lichens. Lichens? Lichens. Okay. So sites discovered Frozen Grove. Escort survivors to the city. Then survivors to the city. These survivors to their fate. I kind of want to keep these people out. But we do need more people out the city. I think we're going to have to procrastinate, and I think we're just going to send them back. So I want to keep these. I don't want to zoom in. I want to keep these out and about, and if we lose a few of them, it's not going to be the end of the world. So we'll send our survivors to the Frozen Grove. Okay, awesome. And they're going to 4 days away, so I hope they're going to be arriving after this cold snap, which is kind of what we're going to need here. We don't want them to be getting in, so our steam core is doing okay at the moment. These are all turned off. This coal mine is missing someone, so let's add someone else to it. We seem to be... Hope is very low at the moment. And what's your problem here? So you are closed. Research coal. Oh, research goal not set. So does that mean I thought we can't get improved heaters? We haven't got any. Okay, so we're limited here. We need some. We can do any of this. Aha. Do the lighter scout sleds, which will help because we are limited on. We don't have any steel, so we do possibly want to get the steelworks up and running. But I don't think we're going to be able to because we need to get a heater over there. How is the heat going around the world at the moment? So it's good. So we can turn these off because it's not work time. And I think we could probably turn a lot of this off as well, just to try and save us. I'm going to keep the hothouse is going, so we should be okay there. What's the time? It's not quite going into the daytime. We've got some scouts that arrived somewhere. Let's just slow it down to normal speed. So what we've got here, this city is modern and meticulously built. A tall tower emits a constant barrier of lighting, deflecting the incoming snow, but nobody comes out to greet us. So, able minds and bodies will prevail over the cold, reads the slogan over the entrance of Tesla City. Central tower shines with the blue glow of electrical discharge, which forms a protective dome over the town. But something went wrong here. There are charred bodies lying in the streets, and the stench of burned flesh taints the air. We saw lightning streaking from the tower, hitting a building and leaving a gash in its roof. Well, I don't know what to do. Do we stay away, or do we risk entering? I think we're going to risk entering. We're going to take a risk here. The exit. We've seen a thing or two in our lives, but nothing like this. Nothing has ever frightened us as much as this blasted lightning. Until we figured out how to switch it off, that is, now we'll be able to establish. Now we'll be able to establish an outpost. Okay. That didn't go too bad. I thought we were going to lose some people there. So that's good. So we could send an outpost team here to build an outpost. But we've also got an outpost fishing village. So we've got a few outposts that we could build. So I think once we get ourselves into a position where we can, once we've got through this cold snap, I think we're going to have to head for getting some outposts built for sure. That's going to be the best way to do that. Let's hopefully get ourselves to daytime. I want to have you open. We're going to have to turn you off pretty soon. Everyone is struggling here. Yeah. If this blows up, we're going to lose everyone. So I think we've just hit daytime, so people are going to be going to work. Let's turn a few more areas on. Keep everything nice and warm, and hopefully, I mean, it's not going to be nice and warm. We need to let this recover. So they're going to get cold in the daytime, but these are the cold. They're not freezing, which is a start. You on. And what have we got here? So your hot house, your chilly. So we are getting some heat in the area, but we can't really pump it any more at the moment. We need to let this reduce. So hopefully not to see 96 people join the Londoners. Scouts have reached the frozen gate. We are losing friends. What have we got here? So explore. So some trees in the grove bear deep cuts in the shape of a cross. We found some bones scattered around them. Buried shame. So poking around the trees marked with crosses, we found shallow graves under each of them. The dead bodies lack most of the big muscles and some bones bear signs of cutting tools. The corpses have been obviously stripped of their edible parts. Now we know what kept the survivors by freshwater springs from starving. We'll leave graves intact, but we can cut the trees, take the resources. Okay, that'll come in handy. But children's hideout, is that the end here then? Is there nothing further over this way? Okay. Well, let's send you back to the city. We'll take the wood from you at least. That's going to help. And then we're going to look to get some outposts established once we've got through this cold snap. Let's try and, so we're still making, so we've got about a day's worth of coal. Okay, that's good. So we're hopefully going to still be able to get some coal produced today. and get through the night. We are just about a day and a half away from these cold snap finishing, and then we've got, wow, temperature up 3 levels, so it's going to be getting colder and colder, so we need to bear this in mind, and that's kind of got to be our focus here onto how we're going to be moving forward and keeping everybody alive, I guess, is the best way of saying that. So these areas, what are these? The bunkhouses. So we've got some bunkhouses over here that we need to keep warm as well. Kind of, they're freezing. We can't send anybody out here quite yet. I want to, is this coal mine up and running? You should be off. Let's turn you off. And I don't want people coming over here to get freezing. We want to increase our hope meter. I guess that's what we're calling it. And let's just try and push through this cold snap. Hopefully, I mean, we've got loads of wood. So we've got you back. What are you looking for to explore? So a huge ship has been dismantled here. Only its massive keel plates remain under the ice. Railroad tracks lead south. Steam cores, steel, wood. Let's explore this. So, Dreadnought landing. Light to the south. We found a piece of hull plate bolted to a boulder. It's engraved with the following instructions. In the year 1886, the American expedition boarded Theseus, I'm going to say, landed here in search of a haven from the global glaciation. Interesting. May God preserve the souls of the fellow countrymen who perished on the way aboard our sister ship, Prometheus. Sites discovered, research station, ice corridor. So let's take the resources and we're going to send them back so that we can get some additional items built. And once they're back, it's going to help us. It's going to take a day and 2 hours. So it will be warmer. We've got the survivors still coming back as well. So we've got people inbound, which should help us. Let's get the time going again. And we're doing good. So we've got about 2 days worth of coals. And we've completed that bit of research, which was excellent. Can we do anything else with just wood? You're going to take steel. Yep. Can't do anything with you. Good if we can. But I'd be able to here. Food and shelter, house insulation. That's probably hothouse insulation would be quite handy. Hunting, no. Healthcare insulation. Infirmary would be good. Cookhouse insulation, no. So we've got to wait for the steel to get in. It would be nice to turn one of these on, but I don't really want to risk freezing everybody. I'd rather wait a little bit. So let's going on. They're like 20 hours away. We're going to be close to finishing this. Food, we're doing okay. We've got less than a day's worth of food, but hopefully we're going to be able to survive this. How is our steam core doing? So you're down to half. We're going to need to put this on at night time. Going on here. Thunderers prey on discontent. A few are persuaded. Let him speak. Ask a cleric to reassure the people. Disperse the cloud. Let's take this soft out. I feel like we're going to have to start dispersing clouds. We're losing a lot of people at the moment. That's okay. We should be able to recover from this, hopefully. Once it gets a bit warmer, I'm feeling like we might be in a better position, but get it warmer. We can get some outposts out there. Then we're going to be less reliant on things coming into our city. We've got plenty of wood, so we could probably... Let's keep back as you are, actually. Ideally, what I'm wanting is I want to get the steel work up, but we can't. We haven't got any steel to do that. So we are probably going to need to get ourselves... We need to get the steel hub up, which is 20 steel. So we're close to it. Once that gets to 20, then I'll have it. We should be able to do this. We'll see how that comes. We are now entering nighttime, so I think we're going to have to brave turning this on. Or can we hold it off? Let's turn the temperature overlay. I don't think we can. We can turn these guys off. Yep. And turn you off here. We're just saving... Oh, we've got bunkhouses over here. We'll leave that one as well, just to make sure this all works. But we are cruising through the daytime again, and we're getting really close. It's going to have to be turned off soon, so hopefully we're going to ride it quite hard. London followers are increasing quite dramatically here as this is going forward. Let's see. Hopefully we have just got to the work day. Okay, right. Let's turn you off. Let's turn our work areas back on and get this moving forward. So we are close to getting out of the cold snap. We are so close. We really need the temperature to increase soon. Here we go. And this is us getting out. This is brilliant. This is exactly what we need. This is going to, hopefully, we're going to see now a nice, lovely, warm city. What if we turn you down to steam level? Sorry about that. Maybe we turn a lot better so we can save ourselves lots of coal now. Okay, we're going to need you on. That isn't going to work. And you are a heater as well. Let's turn you off. Let's just make sure you're a medical post. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do it on everything. What are you here? That might be better. Let's see how this spreads. Okay, let's just keep it safe. As well. Can we turn you off then? Or is that... Yeah, okay. Oh, we can turn... No, we can't turn you off. Let's keep you on. Try and keep things acceptable. So we can probably turn these down. I know you're a core. Like, these don't have to be perfect. Like, Liverpool is fine. We're definitely going to need to put in another core here. I can see that already. That is going to help us. And we could turn you down slightly. You are still cold, so there's a risk of people getting ill. But we are not far off people arriving. So we're just down to -2. It's level 3s. It's definitely constantly getting colder, so we're going to need to address that. How far away are people here? So you're only 3 hours away. That is good. So once they arrive, we can get another heater up here, and then we can get a steel going. And what can we do with the laws? So I did say we wanted a cemetery, so cemetery could be an idea here. What can we do with the purpose? Can we do anything over here? So we can do shrines. What do shrines do? House of prayer, new ability sermon, house of prayer, the temple. People living nearby will gather to pray, which will raise their hope. Okay. I think I'm going to go for a cemetery, and then next time we're going to go for something like that. So new building cemetery, hope will rise slightly, no risk of disease from unburied bodies. Okay, awesome. So let's get ourselves, hope has risen, that is perfect. People, cemetery, 10 wood, and it doesn't have an area influence, which is fantastic. So let's get the cemetery over here, get you placed down. You are not doing the overdrive, you are not doing the overdrive, which is excellent there. Cool. So that is helping us dramatically. So we've managed to survive that cold spell. That was quite, we've got a lot of ill people here, right? Unburied corpse, I see. Okay, so what we need to, we're going to need to now deal with this. So let's get ourselves another medical post. Where can we put you in? So let's put you there. We're going to need people to work it, but we do have people coming in. So hopefully, we've got 2 amputees. I also need to research prosthetics, don't I? Awesome. So there is the resources that we were looking for to get everything built. So let's sort of make sure that we can at least keep this area warm. We're probably going to need to do the same for this resource building there. We can now research something. So I'm thinking we're going to lead towards, we need to keep things more warm, I think. And I was kind of hoping we could do that with our Steam Hub range upgrade. That could be handy. Improved heaters could also be handy. Exploration. Do we go? Let's go straight for the outpost and get the resources in. Yeah, let's do that, and then we can get food resources. We've got loads of trees, which is excellent. That's really going to help us, which should be good as well. Got a cemetery established. We can now put a dead to rest. Hope rises. Brilliant. That's what we want to do. We've got to try and keep this hope rising. Scouts have returned safely with a load of wood. Not sure what we're going to do with it. We are full of wood. Right. So it appears we've got nothing left over here. Survivors, they're coming in. But we've got 2 areas in this section that we can research. So let's send 1 scout out to there. Let's send another one out to here. Cool. So we should get these areas researched pretty quickly. And then I want to get out. I want to get the outposts built. But we need to complete the research on that. And I think, I'll see, are you turned off currently? It's okay, right? So you're on. What's your problem? No gatherable resources in range. Okay, let's get rid of you. I want to turn you on. Let's get you on. And we want to get you on as well. Now, we're going to be down on our workforce at the moment. Have we got anyone to fill you up? We do. Okay, awesome. So we've got a few more people being treated now. So that should hopefully help us slightly. We can get some extra people over, and we've got iron coming in. I wonder if there's anything else we can build. That, I think, is going to be something for the next episode. So if you enjoyed the video, guys, please hit that thumbs up button and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. All right, take care. Ciao.